en la ciencia.
Fresh cut. Frankie looking good.
Thank you, Henry.
Let's go. Spur of the moment session.
They call him the
Just
super
convinced
sub.
both these kids to come along. We brought a little guest with us as well. Yes, sir.
Is
Got
this
my
the
canes
intro?
here.
Intro?
Yeah.
Is this the intro? All right.
Wait, we got to come up with a good intro. What are we doing?
Okay. So I am out for the day for personal undisclosed poker reasons. This is my super sub. The name's Luke Anderson, fraternity brother. He's gonna kick some ass today.
One of the worst poker players out there.
He knows pocket aces are good. He knows other stuff isn't as good, and that's all you need to know in poker, really. I mean, come on.
We brought our
That's what we
most inexperienced buddy, but we're feeling pretty lucky tonight. It's Friday night. School hasn't started quite yet. Enjoying a winter break, and we're going to run up some poker. Let's go, boys. Jello?
Dinkus.
Any words, Luke? Any words before you get in there?
What? All I say, go big or go home, baby. Let's go.
He's playing Omaha. He's playing Big O. He's
playing
playing Congress. I taught him everything he needs to know.
For the first hand of the night, we look down at, honestly guys, my favorite hand in all of poker, Jack 10 of spades. Won a very big pot on my birthday for the original OG fans. You guys will remember that one. Go check that video out. We see a lot of action. So the hand starts under the gun, who bets $15. Middle position player calls. I call on the button in position of both players. The small blind and the big blind call. So going 5-way to a flop, which comes Jack 10-6, all diamonds. Let's go. We flopped 2 pair, but the all diamonds are definitely a little scary. The under the gun position player continues for $20, and we see a call from middle position. I think he can be doing this with just a lot of kings of diamonds, ace of diamonds, queen of diamond hands. So I do just make a call here, hoping he's going to continue bluffing with those type of hands. Turn is the 5 of hearts. Under the gun again bets. He bets small, this time for $30. Middle position calls, and thinking that he's going to bluff, I decide to just call again. I'm hoping to not value own myself against a flush. The river, thankfully no diamond, it is the queen. Under the gun continues his story that he flopped the flush. He bets $45. As played, didn't raise so far. I think this is an obvious position to just call. I don't need to raise and get value owned by a flush, like I said. So I do just make a call, and he doesn't look too excited as he doesn't show his hand. So I just flip over Jack 10 of spades, and I know I'm good with 2 pair. So it must have been he was bluffing with a single diamond holding, and we take down a nice one to start the day off.
So I take my phone out on the flop. Luke has raised to $70. I have no idea what he has. It's an all diamond board. This is literally the first hand he was dealt. Not the first hand he played, the first hand he was dealt. Let's see what happens. The guy goes all in on Luke.
Let's make your first hand memorable.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I still have no idea what he has. I am dying to know what he has. I hope he has something at this point. Let's see what he does.
I call.
Balls, no more action.
Oh my god.
Stand up, what do you have? Let's see, how does that go? Oh, crap. He is showing a flush with a 7.
Oh my goodness.
You're good.
He wins the pot. He doubles up on the first hand he was ever dealt at the Hideaway. Literally the definition of beginner's luck. What a stud, though. He knew the strength of his hand. He knew how to play it. Let's see if he can keep up this momentum. Good stuff, Luke.
I mean, that's just insane. You can't write that. You just can't script that.
We look down at another beauty, Ace King of Hearts. Wow, such a good looking hand. I mean, does anything look better than that? Looking down at Ace King of Hearts on the button? I would say no, nothing else is better. We see 3 limps, under the gun, middle position, and the cutoff. I don't like that. I raised it up to $17. The small blind, the big blind, and under the gun call. We're going 4 ways to a flop, which comes pretty favorable for our hand. Ace, 7-2, 2 clubs. Okay, all the players here are pretty loose, but they're not loose enough to play 7-2, right? And now, besides that, the only hands I'm losing to are ace 7, ace 2, and then pocket 7s and pocket 2s. So I'm feeling very comfortable on this board. I decided to size for $32, trying to get value from other aces or single pair holdings. And we just see one call, and this is from the small blind, who is actually a friend of mine, and I'm going to keep his name anonymous for now, but he'll recognize this hand for sure. He makes the call on the small blind, and the rest of the players folds, okay? Going off to a turn card, which is the jack. He checks to me again, and I don't see a reason to slow down on this card. Ace jack gets there, 7 jack gets there, I guess, but I'm going to be betting for value here, trying to charge flush draws. I sized to $60, and now the small blind snap jams in my face for 160 all in immediately. So yep. What do we say about snap jams? They usually mean weakness. Although I think that he can have a lot of draws that he want to jam and try to fold me out of, including club draws. Because my hand's so strong, I don't take too long to make a call. And he shows us the horrible news, ace jack offsuit for 2 pair. And I am hating my life. I am dead to a king. And he's a nice guy, lets me run it twice. We brick on both boards and lose a pretty big one. I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I think that's just a cooler, guys. You let me know if you're ever folding the turn there. With that much money in the middle, I think it's an easy call.
We are playing some Big O again, 5-card Omaha High, and there's a lot of money in the pot right now. How the hell did we get here? I will explain it right now. We look down at King, Queen, 10, 3-3 with 2 diamonds, pretty solid hand, and our good friend Mr. Bill, check out his poker vlog. He drops great content on YouTube. He pots it for $20. I'm in the hijack and I make the call, and the cutoff makes a call as well. We're off to a flop 3 ways, which comes King, Ace, Jack, Rainbow. Great flop for us. We drill the nuts as well as have the diamond nut redraw. Great flop for us overall, and our good friend Mr. Bill pots it for $60. I am running pretty deep stacked here. I've got about $600 my stack total to start the hand, and so I decided to go for a repot here for a total of $180. Surprisingly enough, the cutoff makes a call as well, so I'm assuming he's probably either got a set or the same hand as me, the nuts. And Mr. Bill makes a call as well, so we're in a very bloated pot going to a turn, hoping for a dud. Turn is the 10 of hearts, so our diamond draw is killed. However, we still have the nuts, but it does make it very much more likely that someone else as well has the nuts. Bill checks to me, and I don't really see any other option here other than just ripping it all in. I don't really know exactly what the best play is here, but that's what I go for. I rip it in for $370 total, and the cutoff snap calls for $400. So that's pretty alarming. I'm assuming he has the same hand as me. And Mr. Bill announces to us that he does not have the nuts, but he is drawing and makes the call. So I'm really hoping for a dud river, and the river comes the Queen of Hearts, making the whole board the straight. However, Bill flips over ace, ace, 9, 9 with the ace and the 9 of hearts. He had top set, so he was drawing really live as well as the nut flush draw. And unfortunately, one of his outs hit on the river, so he scoops this entire pot. Nice hand, Bill. We will hopefully get you next time, but in Hold'em maybe, because we're simply just not bankrolled for this game. We just got stacked pretty bad, and it's back on to Luke's show.
Luke went on to not have the best day at the Hideaway. The beginner's luck tends to run out after a little bit. Unfortunately, he did catch some tough beats.
Brutal 10.
Made some good folds, made some tough calls, but ended up taking it on the chin a little bit for the rest of the session.
Here I am shuffling my chips for the very last hand of the night. I tell everyone as I put my rack on the table that this indeed is my last hand. I'm down about $100, and Luke, my friend who has already busted, he's trying to go home. He's baiting me to jam. I look down at my second card, pocket aces, last hand. As my friend is baiting me to jam all in, I get aces on my last hand. What could look bluffier? I make it $12. Under the gun plus 1 calls, and middle position, he 3-bets me now to $62. No small sizes there. It folds around back to me, and nothing to do here but listen to my friend. I rip it all in there for $180. Under the gun plus 1 wants to call. He thinks I'm bluffing. I don't blame him. It does look pretty bluffy, and he does make the fold. Middle position now. Back, the action's back to him. He snap calls. Let's go to run out, boys. Okay, 8-2-8. I can live with that. 7 of spades. 5. Let's see what loose cards he called me with pre-flop. Kings. Oh my god, I'm such a luck box. Oh my god, aces versus kings, last hand of the night, the dream. I handle the rest of my tip chips. Wow, Christy, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I flipped the camera back on me. I told everyone it was my last hand. I don't feel that bad hitting and running, as I think Luke brought the good luck charm for this session. Luke, thanks for coming out. You made this whole session more fun, and it's always nice to end the session on a win.
$420 coming up. There's 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, $420.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Dustin.
Good luck. Have a good night.
Yep, you too.
See you back soon.
Oh, yeah, you will. You will. Boys, cashed for $420. Good number. Yeah, aces versus kings, very last hand. I'm a luck box. Very lucky, and happy things are coming.
What an absolute beast.
Hey,
I called it.
I was playing with him tonight. He called it. He said
I
he's going
I
all
told him before he saw his cards, I said, go all in on this last hand.
And I said no, but then I looked down at my hand and I said, yeah.
That's what happens, baby.
Hey, let's go. Hey, what is it? Next gen poker, baby.
And go big or go home.